Morning, guys. It's Wednesday and it's 7 a.m. on a slightly darker Wednesday morning. So we are just going to give you guys a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds, I should say, to come in, get yourself set, and then we get going in our workout. And I'm just going to have to mute myself on my screen here because, there we go. I don't like to hear the sound of my own voice. Surprise, surprise. Okay, guys, so what you're going to need today is you're going to need your kettlebell, you're going to need a chair, and your floor space. You're going to need three things: chair, kettlebell, floor space. And then once you have those pieces of equipment, we're good to go. I'm just going to drag my screen over here because I'm starting to distract myself with a little bit of video. Okay. Good morning, Marie. How are we today? Roisin, morning. How are we? I hope we're all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to go on a Wednesday, 7 a.m. It's hump day. We get ourselves going, set our day up the right way. Okay, a couple more seconds, we'll let a few more heads come in, and then we'll get ourselves going. So just to reiterate, guys, chair, kettlebell, floor space, and then you're all set, because we're going to do a full body HIIT session. So there's going to be loads of full body movements in here today, and get that heart rate up nice and high and set it nice and high for the rest of the day. All right. Okay, guys, let's get into this. We're going to get warm, so we'll start with our movements. So we're going to start with lunges. So we're going to go feet hip width, big stride forward, drop the knee to the floor, push through the whole sole to come back up. And again, it's nice and slow. It's early in the morning. If you're doing this live, you're going to warm yourself up. You're going to wake yourself up. So nice, slow, continuous movements. Emphasis is on full range of movement. Let's bring that body up, wake it up, and then get those joints, tendons, and ligaments moving to the full extent of their range. Take your time. Remember, it's the warm-up. We are not going crazy on the tempo. That's the one. Okay, so a couple more reps on lunges. And then after our lunges, we're going to go into our squats. Okay, so squats now, feet shoulder width, dropping down through the hips, driving through the soles of the feet, and coming back up tall. And if, again, at any point you have any issues, any questions, and we're live, so you can just ask me, write it on the screen. I can see it, and hopefully I'll be able to answer it. And if I can't answer it, I'll make up a convincing lie. I won't. I'll find the answer for you. Okay, so at the bottom of the next squat, I want you to stay there. Push the knees out with the elbows. Hook your fingers under your toes. Raise your butt as high as you can. Stretch out hamstrings and lower back. And then sit back down into a squat, keeping those fingers under the toes. And then we're back up high again after about 2 to 3 seconds. And then back down low again. And again, it's all about range of movement. Maintain full surface area contact with the soles of the feet at all times. Stretching out that hamstring and lower back. That's it, good stuff. Okay, so from here, we are now going to go on to our backs. Our heels are going to be nice and tight to our bum. And we're driving our hips skyward. I don't know what it is about bridging, but every time I lie on my back to do bridging, I always start yawning. Okay, so both legs are driving the hips as high as possible off the floor, getting the hamstrings and the glutes. And then we're going to get one leg off the floor, and we're going to isolate one side for about 3 to 4 reps. And then we change other side for about 3 to 4 reps. And we're changing sides every 3 to 4 reps, getting the hips as high as possible, just getting those glutes firing. So we're going to be doing a lot of work on the hinge posterior with our swing, snatch, clean, and jerk today. So we've got to really make sure those glutes are firing to the best of their abilities. Okay, so both heels down now. Let's just get those hips as high as possible. Nice work. And then we're going to straighten out the legs, arms out, crucifix, raise one leg up and across the body. Keep the shoulder blades on the floor, and then bring it back to starting position and change with the other leg. So we're looking to twist that spine as much as we can. Alternating between left and right. So remember, we're doing this on a Wednesday at 7 and a Saturday at 9, because those tend to be the days and the mornings where you wake up and you go, yeah, I think I'll take the day off. It's just there as an added support to keep you honest and on the right track. So try and get as many of the live ones done. Trust me when I say it'll set you up for the day. Okay, flip around into the plank position. Let's get those hip flexors now. Left foot forward beside the left hand. 2 palms flat on the floor. Shoulder blades are relaxed. And then it's a big arm rotation. And then hand down, foot change. And a big arm rotation. So a couple of reps. We're going to go back to our lunges and see how we fare compared to when we started. And the first exercise we're going into this morning is going to be clean and jerk on the right hand side, followed by squats, and then clean and jerk on the left. Okay, up we come. We're into our lunges now. So again, back to hip width with our feet. Big stride, drop knee to floor, and come back up. So balancing a glass of water on your head, trying to maintain that upright posture, using the abs to lock it all in. Okay, so get your kettlebell nearby. We're going to go into clean and jerk. So just to reiterate before we kick off, the clean is the aspect where the bell comes from the floor to the chest, and the jerk is where you use the hip to drive the bell above the head. It's not a squat, it's a hinge. Look at how much my knees are bending. Little to no bend on the knees because I'm isolating my hips and letting them drive back into position like a slingshot. Energy travels down, energy travels up. Shrug the shoulder at the top and capitalize on that energy, propelling the bell skyward. So it's a hinge, not a squat. Cannot reiterate that enough. Okay, so we're going to go clean and jerk on the right hand side, and we're starting in 10 seconds. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right hand on the bell. 2, 1. Let's go. Clean it from the floor to the chest, and then punch it to the sky. Then it's back to the floor again. And we are looking to keep the shoulder blades pinned back, driving through the soles of those feet, and engaging those abs. Think about the abs. Visualize them as the energy transfer between lower and upper. If you don't squeeze those abs, you're not going to be able to transfer energy into the upper body from the lower. 5 seconds, then we're going to hold the bell in 2 hands, and we're going to squat for 60 seconds. And into our squats. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Dropping through the hips. Knees get pushed out to the side. It's a drawn inhale on the way down, and then it's an explosive exhale combined with ab squeeze on the way up. So we got another 38 seconds, and then we're going to go to the left-hand side, clean and jerk. 30 seconds to go. So it's right side, squats, left side. And we're going to go through that twice. And then we're going to move on and change up the exercises. Stay with me on the timing, guys. Technique, again, always beats tempo. 12 seconds. 10. And as soon as we are going in 7 seconds, it's left side clean and jerk. In 3, 2, no rest, 1, let's go. Floor to chest, chest to sky. And the hips do the driving, because they're the ones that incorporate the most muscle, and the arms do the steering. That's it. We got 15 seconds, and then we're going to switch straight away to the right hand again. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, right hand in 3, 2, 1. Right hand, keep going. So we're going through this the second time. As soon as we finish left hand clean and jerk, it'll be straight into right hand snatch. But don't worry, I'll keep you teed up. 10 seconds, and then we're going squats. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into our squats. So you will notice a huge difference between the hip movement on the clean and the hip movement on the squat. Remember, with the squat, you're sticking your ass out and you're sitting your ass down. And with the clean, you're sticking your ass out and you're not sitting it down. By kicking it out behind you, You're engaging the hamstrings, the middle back, the glutes, the hip flexors, and the core. Thinking like your hips are a slingshot. 20 seconds. And then we're gonna go left side clean and jerk. 15 seconds. Already getting tough. Heart rate's up. 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. Left side clean and jerk in 2, 1. Left side clean and jerk. So again, remember, hips are doing the driving, arms are doing the steering. And at what point do we exhale? We exhale as you're driving those feet aggressively into the floor and maintaining those tight abs. 8 seconds and we're back to the right hand, and it's going to be snatch where the bell goes from the floor straight up above the head. And right side snatch. Let's go. So we're now bypassing the chest and going straight above the head. In 22 seconds, we're going to have the bell on the chest again, and it's going to be a rear lunge. Same movement, same focus. You're just steering past the chest, beyond the head. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bell on the chest. Maintain that width. Drop the knee to the floor on a rear lunge, and then stand up tall, alternating between left and right. So the 60 seconds of compound, that's the longer set of multiple muscle, multiple joint in the middle, is essentially, you don't want to hear this, your rest. So we go slow, we emphasize the range of movement, we perfect that technique, and we make sure we're happy with every facet of the movement. In 18 seconds, you're going to go left side snatch to finish off round 1. 10 seconds. Get that knee to floor. Squeeze those abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side snatch. From the floor above the head, back to the floor above the head. Whew. Starting to get tough now. So in 20 seconds time, I'm going to switch back to my right hand, and we're going to go through the second round. And it's going to start with right side snatch. 10 seconds. Definitely awake now. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side snatch. Woo! So after we've gone through this one more time, they're going to change to swing and deadlift. 15 seconds. There's that high heart rate. And every second at the bottom, you want to use to dial in that posture before you leave the floor. And back to our lunges. That's it. So think about setting up or teeing up the movement. When you're doing the snatch, the swing, the squat, the clean and jerk, the bell starts on the floor with the last two, clean and jerk and snatch. So think about it when you're at the bottom. When that bell is on the floor, you want to get yourself into the most optimal position to transfer energy into the ground. So that means you got to get your system, your body tight, tense, ready to drive through the soles of the feet. Any deviation from that dissipates energy, and you can't capitalize on it. So keep the system tense and ready to explode into the floor, because everything else goes up. 5 seconds, we're on to the snatch on the left. And snatch it left. Woo. So after this, we're going straight into swing on the right-hand side. So remember what I was saying, bell starts on the floor. Take that extra second to dial in the posture, build tension in your frame, and then drive that floor away without bending elbows Otherwise, you'll lose the power. 2, 1, swing it, right side. This is a toughie today. Stay with me. So think about these 3 focal points. Soles of the feet, shoulders back, abs tight. If you can get those 3 points dialed in with every swing, then your quid's in. It's going to be deadlift next. And with deadlift, we want our feet hip width. In 3, 2, 1, deadlift. Feet hip width, and you're hinging at the hips. Deadlift and hinge are the same thing. You're sticking your butt out behind you. You've got a soft bend on the knee. Your shoulder blades are back, and thinking about the hips like slingshots. But if you let those shoulder blades relax, your shoulders are going to round, and you're going to lose structure, and therefore compromise your lower back. So 3 points, same as the swing. Soles of the feet, shoulder blades pinned, abs tight. We're going to go into, in 22 seconds, swing on the left-hand side. And as you get tired, start thinking about your scaling. Reducing or removing the weight, introducing a support, and then reducing the range of movement. So with the swing, it might be a case of using 2 hands instead of 1. 3, 2, 1, and swing it left. Shoulders back, driving through the soles of the feet, standing up tall, squeezing those abs at the top. In 20 seconds time, I'm changing to the right hand. Stay with me, guys, you're going well. We're going into our second round on our second last set of exercises. 5 seconds, we're changing hands in front of the eyes. 3, 2, 1, up in front of the eyes, change, and off we go. And now you're into your second round of swing, deadlift, swing. And if you need to bring in a second hand for that swing, that's fine, as long as the overall movement is dialed in perfectly. We've got 12 seconds, and then we're into our deadlift again. And think about the deadlift. It's all about slingshots on the hips. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, deadlift. Your feet are beneath the hip bones. They are not outside the pockets. They are nice directly beneath those hips, because that now gives us a straight path to transfer energy from those slingshot hips down into the floor and then up. Energy travels in straight lines. It doesn't go around bends and corners very well. So the less bends and corners you put in its path, the more efficient it is at transferring into the ground. Squats are different because you're pushing up towards a common central point above the body. We got 15 seconds, and then we're going swing on the left, and then we're into our last set of exercises to bring us home strong on the Wednesday morning. 5 seconds. 4, 3, left hand swing in 2, 1, left hand swing. Whew. Heart rate is really high. Sweating now, and I literally have not moved off the spot. Okay, so the next exercise we're going into is a little bit of a mind melt. In my opinion, it's worded incorrectly. Sumo deadlift to high pull. It's not a pull. You're driving the floor away, and that bell is being steered. So it's a sumo deadlift high steer. Feet as wide as you can in 3, 2, 1. Feet as wide as you can. Toes turned out. Sit the butt down. Drive the floor away, and then you're capitalizing and steering it to the chin. So I'm not pulling with my arm. I'm driving the floor with my legs, and I'm steering that bell to my chin. My elbow is always higher than the kettlebell. It's never below it. If it was below it, it would be a clean. 5 seconds, I'm into step-ups with the bell on my chest. 2, 1. Bell on my chest, alternating those step-ups, and I'm using the whole sole of my foot to push myself up onto that chair. I'm not using the foot that's on the floor. It's the foot that's elevated in front of me is the key. Inhale on the way down, squeeze abs. Exhale on the way up. So after these step-ups, I'm gonna go left side, sumo deadlift, high pull. Think about the feet. Think sumo wrestler. Feet as wide as you can. Toes are turned out. 10 past the hour, 10 to the hour. Knees are also pushed out aggressively to the side. Don't let them fall in under the body. 10 seconds. And then it's left side, SDLHP. That's the short version. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Sit the butt down. Keep the knees pushed out. Keep the head up. Glass of water on your head. You don't want to spill it. And again, it's all about driving that floor away underneath you aggressively. Keeping the shoulder blades pinned back. Keeping those abs tight. In 10 seconds time, I'm going to keep the feet where they are and switch to my right hand. 3, 2, 1. Change right, let's go. You are now inside the last 2 minutes of today's session. Keep that head up. Drop the ass, because when you drop the ass, you're coiling that spring. Oh, they're burning now. Woo. So we got 10 seconds. Then we're back to step ups. And then we're going to finish on the left side. 3, 2, 1. Bell on chest. Step ups. Try and keep that transition from one to the next to a minimum. You're trying to go seamlessly from one exercise into the next. And if you're looking at my technique, it's nice and slow and controlled, but you can tell by my breathing, the heart rate is up. I'm pushing through the whole sole of my foot. I'm squeezing my abs to maintain that posture. I'm not letting my lower leg on the floor whoosh me up. I'm dragging myself up, using the foot that's on the chair. Knees slightly out to the side. Don't let it fall inside the frame. 15 seconds. And then we're gonna go last 30 seconds. Left side sumo deadlift high pull. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, let's go. Last 30 seconds. If you're feeling this on the lower back, it's because you're tipping forward. Sit your hips down. Drive the floor away. Maintain that upright posture. You are now inside the last 10 seconds. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Bell down. If you got water, go drink it. And slow the heart rate down. In through nose, out through mouth. Whew. Okay. So, that is the main course of today. We're going to go into the cool down passive hang now. So, while the heart rate is up, we're going to get into this passive hang in order to stretch everything out and bring it down. So push your hips back behind you, drop the hands to the floor, control the breathing, in through nose, out through mouth. So we had 4 supersets to get through today. A superset is 2 exercises back to back. 2 rounds on each. It's going to take a while for the heart rate to come back down, but if you're doing this live and you're tucking into your breakfast shortly, you're going to feel a hell of a lot better having set your day off right. If you're doing this on record, let me know how you're getting on. Okay, so from there, we're going to drop our left knee to the floor, put our right knee on top, and tip that knee forward, and we're stretching out that hip flexor on the left side. So let me know how you're getting on. If you got your phone or your tablet or your laptop nearby there while you're cooling down, mash the keypad now, just to let me know you're still alive. Again, relaxing those shoulder blades with every exhale. Control the breathing. So you have done something positive so far today, guys. Well done. You've started the day off right. Okay, and change, other side. So our right knee is now on the floor, shoulder blades are relaxing, tipping that knee forward like a throttle, sole of the foot on the front foot still on the floor, and I'm just relaxing through that right hip flexor. And again, it's all about maintaining control over the body, whether it's posture in the movement, whether it's exhaling or inhaling at the right time, or whether it's letting go of the muscles in the cool down stretch. Roisin, great workout. Thanks, Ronan. Hope everyone has a good day. Roisin, always thinking of the best for everybody. Thanks, Roisin. Okay, guys, up we come. You're going to take a big breath in through the nose, and you're going to exhale out the mouth. And again, just let that body just come down and relax, and let it know that it's at the end of a session. So that is your hump day. That's your Wednesday. Well done, guys. When you're finished, if you've done this on record, give us a comment below and let us know how you got on. So until then, have a great day. See you later.